Ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo is one of the oldest tree species that are alive, and the leaves are one of the most studied leaves in clinical settings today. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the Master Health Media channel. Subscribe, make a comment, hit the bell icon, please and thanks. Ginkgo biloba is an herbal form of medicine, and in Europe and the United States is one of the biggest sellers. Many traditional medicines contain ginkgo and are used for enhancing memory and to treat circulatory disorders. Scientific studies all support and validate these claims. Newer evidence shows that ginkgo might very well be effective in treating decreased blood flow to the brain, especially in the elderly. There are two types of chemicals in ginkgo leaves, flavonoids and terpenoids, which are thought to have very strong antioxidant properties, resulting in aiding those who have Alzheimer's disease. While the ginkgo plant is still in tree form, it produces fruit that is not edible. Inside of the fruit are seeds that are poisonous to humans. Most of the studies that are currently being conducted on ginkgo are being done on the leaves of the ginkgo GBE. Although many components of the ginkgo tree have been studied, only two have been directly related to the big success of ginkgo, as mentioned above. This is why ginkgo is showing a much more structured relationship with the treatment of Alzheimer's and dementia. Because ginkgo is so effective in improving blood flow to the brain, and because of its antioxidant properties, the evidence that ginkgo can help these patients is extremely promising. It is suggested that ginkgo truly can improve cognitive functions such as thinking, learning, and memory, improve activities of daily living and social behavior, and lessen the feelings of depression. Further studies are showing that the flavonoids can also help with retinal problems, people with circulatory problems in their legs, memory impairment, and tinnitus. Many doctors are recommending ginkgo for treatment or discomfort associated with altitude sickness, asthma, depression, disorientation, headaches, high blood pressure, erectile dysfunction, and vertigo. Ginkgo may also reduce the side effects of menopause, osteoporosis, and cardiovascular disease. The option of ginkgo has a lot more appeal these days than the options of prescription medication, which has unpleasant side effects. Children under the age of 12 should not use ginkgo, and in adults, it usually takes about 4 to 6 weeks before you will see any significant results. There has been a relationship developing between ginkgo as an anti-aging aid, since it is such a powerful antioxidant that wards off the free radicals. It is very common, and becoming even more so, for healthy people to include ginkgo as an herbal supplement on a daily basis for better concentration and enhanced memory. People claim that in general, they feel that ginkgo reduces any mental fatigue that daily life has a tendency to bring forth. Many men are taking ginkgo to improve impotence as well as increase fertility. The Chinese have used ginkgo biloba for many years and have found great success with it, so it seems that they might be onto something here, because this herbal remedy looks like it's going to be around for a very long time. Ginseng. Out of all of the herbal supplements on the market today, ginseng is the most widely used. In earlier times, ginseng went by a different name, man root, because the root resembled that of the shape of a man. To this day, many people believe in the powers of ginseng, as they believe that it has healing and mystical powers. The ancient Chinese thought that when a plant resembles a human body part, that it would have a healing effect on that part of the body. In other words, if a plant resembled a hand, it would have the ability to heal the hands. But since ginseng resembles the entire body, it is thought that it can bring balance and well-being to the whole body. Ginseng contains complex carbohydrates, is an anti-inflammatory, an antioxidant, and has anti-cancer elements. Notice today that many energy drinks contain ginseng, which is because it is known for creating energy. This was brought to the forefront by the Chinese, but Americans have a different plan for ginseng, which is to use it for mental lucidity and treating stress. There has been a growing relationship between ginseng and its ability to strengthen physically as well as mentally and maintain good balance. It was the Russians who actually made that discovery. However, the Asians have discovered that ginseng helps mental improvement, eliminates anemia, and helps prevent diabetes, neurosis, coughs, asthma, and TB. Further, they found that it can be very beneficial to the liver and can also reduce the effects significantly of a hangover. There has been more recent research on ginseng than on any other herbal supplement, ever. The concern is that many times when people purchase ginseng at various stores it may have been over-processed and therefore not as effective. The best way is to make sure that you are purchasing authentic ginseng, and in order to do that, you may have to purchase the ginseng root. Oddly enough, with all of the research and studies that have been conducted on ginseng, the FDA has yet to endorse it. It is known that people who suffer from high blood pressure, heart disease, bleeding or clotting disorders, or diabetes should not use ginseng unless they speak with their physician first. While it is true that ginseng is most widely recognized as a medicinal herb, it is also used quite frequently in teas and in cooking. Most people are aware of the infamous ginseng tea, but many are not aware that ginseng is sliced and put into soups and often boiled and mashed, added to stir-fry dishes, and added to boiling water when making rice. It is much more common for cooking in Chinese, Korean, and Asian foods. Often ginseng is used when cooking chicken and mushroom dishes. Many people also use it in desserts for some added zing. It is often used in soups, salads, and even jellies. It seems that most people who enjoy the benefits of ginseng for cooking are vegetarians, but it might be becoming more popular since people are now learning the true benefits of this very popular herb. Golden seal. Golden seal is a perennial herb that is part of the buttercup family. Golden seal is used for a lot of medicinal purposes in a variety of ways, both topically as well as internally. There are actually quite a few ways to purchase golden seal: in a bulk powder, salve, tincture, or a tablet. Internally it is a great digestion aid, and if gargled with it has been known to remove canker sores. Golden seal has been around since the time of the European conquest of America, but has remained very strong because even today it is used for anti-catarrhal, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, astringent, bitter tonic, laxative, and muscular stimulants. Herbalists say that if you are trying to ease gastritis, colitis, duodenal ulcers, loss of appetite, and liver disease, golden seal is what you might want to look into, which is available at all herbal supplement stores. Golden seal is very bitter, so it stimulates bile secretions, stimulates the appetite, and aids in digestion. Golden seal has been around since the mid-19th century but is now threatened because golden seal is one of the most over-harvested herbs. It keeps getting harvested but never replaced. Golden seal, which also goes by the name yellow root, is often combined with echinacea and prepared for easing the symptoms of colds. It is the underground root of golden seal that is harvested and dried to make teas and both liquid and solid extracts that are then turned into bulk powder, capsules, or tablets. Scientists claim that there is no evidence to support the use of the golden seal for any ailments or medical conditions whatsoever because of the very small amount of berberine that the golden seal contains. Regardless of scientific claims, golden seal is one of the most widely sold herbs on the market today. Although a very controversial subject, many people believe that the reason that golden seal is standing solid ground in the marketplace is that it is used primarily for the purpose of masking positive drug screens for people who are required to take drug tests for work or through law enforcement agencies. Many claims there is no validity to this claim, but still many people are buying it because a friend told them that it worked, and for that matter, it is promoted in High Times magazine for the sole purpose of covering bogus drug screens. The claim is that because THC, which is the active ingredient in marijuana, is fat-soluble, it stores itself in the kidneys and becomes water-soluble. 2 to 3 days prior to a drug screen, you get some golden seal, follow the directions, and it's a guaranteed pass. If golden seal is one of the most popular herbs on the market today, then someone has to be keeping them in business, and it is true that many people are turning to herbal remedies in an attempt to heal themselves naturally rather than load up with a bunch of prescriptions that have nasty side effects. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the Master Health Media channel. Subscribe, make a comment, hit the bell icon, please, and thanks. Blessings.